I am ready. What I want to talk about today is the top 10 myths for new realtors. My name is Mario Jannatpour, and I'm a realtor here in Louisville, Colorado. So number one on the list is you have to be an extrovert. You have to be outgoing. You have to be the life of the party to be a successful realtor. And that is just not true. What I recommend is be yourself and build relationships. I'm not an extrovert. I've been a realtor since 2002, and basically I'm kind of a easygoing, kind of a mellow person, but I'll have fun and I will build relationships. I ask questions and I listen. Number two on the list, you have to call 30 people every day. Cold call 30 people every day when you start out. And that is just not realistic. Who are you going to call? How are you going to get a list to call 30 people every day? And then 2A here is a lot of people say you got to join a leads group. And I've been in leads groups. I've talked about it in my books and my DVDs and other videos. And that's a complete waste of time. So don't get caught in that trap of joining a leads group. Number three, you need to get a picture on your business card. And again, this is not a good idea because it's very costly. I've had this same business card here for since I started. And basically, it's just my name, company, and the company logo. Remax has an identifiable logo, but any company that you're going to work for is going to have a logo, going to have a name. So when you first start out, just go simple, basic business card. You don't need to get a picture, a glamour shot, all that kind of stuff. Number four, what I hear is you have to follow the top agent in your office and kind of do a shadow, follow that person, for a week or 2 weeks. And this, to me, is just not a good advice because somebody who's been in the business like for 20 years, they do things a lot differently than new agents do. The way they do their marketing, they're marketing a completely different type of format to people that are brand new. And I know, being in sales, 25 years, that a lot of us as salespeople that are experienced, we take shortcuts. We take the easy way. So if I've got somebody new and I'll say, oh, that's just the way I do it, that's not a good way for somebody brand new to learn. Number five, the customer is always right. And again, this is not good advice when you're in real estate because sometimes you have to be firm with your clients. You have to tell them things that are not going to make them happy. I kind of look at it as a parent-child relationship where you as a realtor, you're advising your clients, and sometimes you got to share bad news and you got to tell them that they've got to do something that maybe they're not so happy about doing. Number six, you need to get a full-blown custom website. You need to go out and spend, $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 to get a very elaborate website. And don't do this. When you're brand new, you want to minimize your cost. So you want to keep it simple. Try to get as many marketing tools as you can for free. So what I recommend is do like a WordPress blog, and that's free. Do YouTube videos, do your blogging, everything integrate into your blog. What's most important about your website, make sure you've got good information about yourself. When you have that about tag, that's where a lot of clients, when they're looking at you online, even if they're referred to you, they're going to go click on the about Mario, what is he, where is he from? What does he like to do? Does he have a family? How long has he lived in the area? You want to put biographical information there because it's a relationship business, so you want to sell yourself. And like I said initially, just be yourself and share, some of the basic information. Don't share anything about politics. Don't share anything about religion. In sales, those are kind of two no-nos. Number seven, I hear a lot of people say you got to get an IDX. IDX on your website, that's the Internet Data Exchange, where you need to integrate listings with your website. And I think a lot of people are missing the boat here now on the IDX. Listings are a commodity on the internet. Everybody is doing it. All the huge companies, and the ones I'm talking about, the Zillows, Trulias, the like Remax.com, Realtor.com, all the major, Keller Williams, Coldwell Banker, all of the major Century 21, all the major real estate companies will have all their listings and everybody's listings. So you don't need to put that money, out initially to get an IDX. For me, I've been doing this, like I said, since 2002. I don't have an IDX. I sell my skills, my expertise, because a lot of people, they'll go out, they'll find what they want, and then they'll contact me. Number 8, you need to send out a lot of junk and knick-knack mail. You need to send out the sports calendars. You need to send out the refrigerator magnets. You need to send out all these little cheesy things, the key rings. Build a huge mailing database and then start mailing all this stuff out. Number 1, this is extremely expensive. Number 2, it just doesn't present well, I feel, as a realtor, and you're trying to cultivate new clients, where you're just sending out all this crap. I know when I started out, I sent out a lot of this stuff in a generic newsletter, and people, they asked me to take them off my mailing list. Not very productive. Number 9, you need to create a Facebook business page, a public page. And I see a lot of people that have Facebook business pages, as real estate agents, and I just see a lot of overlap because I'm friends with them individually, and then I like their real estate page. I see the feed, the post that they do 2 times. Unless you're really huge and you plan on being really, really big, just stick to your, to your own Facebook page. And what I look at Facebook is just to build relationships. I don't really promote a lot of real estate through there. If you feel you want to do it, create a business page and do all that. To me, I think the most effective social media tool is YouTube. So when you start doing your content marketing, use YouTube. Very, very powerful. Put your listing information out on YouTube, the informational videos, all through YouTube. And number 10, I always hear that a lot of people say you got to choose the right company to work for. And I even say that too. You want to choose the right company is really, really important. But what I think nowadays, especially for people that are new, you need to add a caveat to that. You want to make sure you're going to choose the right manager, the right training program, the right mentoring program, where they're going to give you the help, the guidance, the training that you need the first year to 2 years when you start out. And especially for those of you that do not have sales experience. I know when I got into real estate, I had 15 years of sales experience under my belt, which was extremely beneficial. And I didn't need a lot of hand-holding. I didn't need a lot of mentoring because I knew what it took to be a professional salesperson. And I just translated all those skills. So when you're choosing the company to work for, make sure you choose the right manager, the right training program, and they're going to be able to help you for your first year to 2 years. So there's my top 10 list. So thanks for coming by. And for those of you that have bought my book, The Honest Real Estate Agent, and my DVDs, I want to thank you. And I'm sure you're finding them helpful. I get a lot of feedback. If you haven't posted a review on Amazon, please do so. That'll help me. So thanks a lot for stopping by.